Hey everybody, and welcome to Yes You Can. I am Jennifer Alyse, and this is your regular Saturday show on Equality TV where I talk to you about changing your little corner of the world. And this week I am really looking to get people fired up and on board because I've been seeing a lot of stuff in the media lately that talks about bullying, and I know you have too, and how parents are receiving this backlash or even creating the backlash. And, I'm just kind of mystified as to what's going on these days. One of the stories that I read recently, I think it was just a day or two ago, is that there was a school in Irving, Texas, where they put out all of the yearbooks, and somehow within the yearbook pictures, there had been comments that had not been amended or changed that were making fun of people in the pictures. So they had things like nobody under someone's picture or weird dorky guy. They even had some really awful phrases that were under people that had special needs. There were comments about cheerleaders being hoes. I mean, it was just disgusting. And the school has said that somehow when they were editing it, it got through. I mean, we're talking about dozens of comments, not just a couple. And the school has since, recalled all of the yearbooks. But this is a big deal. It's not so much a big deal. It is a big deal that the school missed it. I mean, yes. But the biggest deal is what's going on with people and why they think it's okay to, have this kind of judgment toward others, to pigeonhole people because of the way they look, because of the, activities that they belong to, or, the hobbies that they have. I'm just heartbroken to see this. I have a niece right now that is in junior high school, and I know that she's going through this. It's all about looking a certain way and being a part of a certain group, and it's just heartbreaking. And I remember when I was in school, certainly there was that whole stigma of wanting to be accepted and liked, but I don't remember this. I don't remember this level of bullying, and it really breaks my heart. And I think that, if you're young, you need to step up to the plate, and you need to decide that you're not going to partake in this. And even if it is your friends that are saying terrible things about another kid, you need to take a stand and say that it's not okay. One of the things that we all realize once we get out of that phase in our life is that none of it really, meant what we thought it did. We place so much attention on trying to be a part of the in crowd. And once you get older and you start to understand who you really are, none of it matters. Well, what does matter is the damage that's done in those years. And I think it's heartbreaking that a school would not be much more closely tied to what their students are putting into the project, the annual project within their own class. Shame on them. But the biggest shame to me goes to the kids. And, we're not going to change this world if we're all ripping on each other and destroying each other's self-esteem. I also heard that in Wisconsin, the community has decided that they're going to start fining parents for their child's bullying behavior. I applaud this big time because that's where it starts. If you're allowing your child to ruin the self-esteem of someone else, there's something very wrong in the mix. And what really disturbed me when I was reading the articles about this is that there were parents that were on there saying that a little bit of bullying is not that bad. It shapes character and it builds confidence when a child has to protect themselves. I think this is so disturbing because the fact is there is no confidence building when somebody's destroyed it. It's not okay. And if the parents have to start being fined $100 each time their kid is found in this position of damaging somebody else's self-esteem, I absolutely believe that that parent needs to be held responsible. This is ridiculous. And it's gotten so ramped up. It's so much worse. And maybe it's the media, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that we're all so interconnected now with the internet that now we're hearing more stories of this. But I think it's disturbing, and I think somebody needs to step up to the plate and speak out. And so I just want to actually highlight somebody who is doing something that is flying in the face of all of this. There's a photographer. He's a fashion photographer. He has taken pictures of every celebrity you can imagine. He has been involved with the industry with his images on the front covers of magazines for years and years. His name is Rick Guidotti, And Rick is putting together a documentary right now that's called On Beauty. And in this documentary, he's actually taking images, taking pictures of people with special needs. And he's taking the most beautiful images and putting it out there for us all to be able to experience and acknowledge the beauty in what I think traditionally people have looked at as imperfect or something to be shunned or looked away from. I absolutely applaud Rick Wadati for doing what he's doing, and I'm behind it 100% because I think this world needs to realize that beauty doesn't come in a package. We've oftentimes said the phrase that, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but the fact is that phrase is often used to kind of make someone feel better when they see something that they think is beautiful that may not be traditional or agreed upon by those around them. So I love what Rick's doing. I think it's incredible. I absolutely will go and see this documentary, and I'm going to share it with people around me because we all need to realize that beauty is everywhere. Beauty doesn't come in a certain pant size. It doesn't come in a certain look. And we all have to start getting on board and realizing that this human resource, this human commodity, these brothers and sisters that are around us, these neighbors and potentially strangers are connected to you. And if we don't take care of each other and we don't treat each other with equality and dignity and respect, it's going to come back to us. It may not come back to us personally, but it's going to hit our lives. Not only that, it's going to affect the culture that we live within. So, guys, I encourage you to step up to the plate. I encourage you to find the beauty around you. I encourage you to share this with people because even the slight comments that we say when we look at someone's size or we comment on their clothes, everything makes a difference and it has a huge lasting impact. So today, go out and find some beauty. In fact, as you go through the rest of this week, find some beauty. Show people that you care about them. Smile. Reach out. Allow yourself to get out of your box and be kind to people and spread the good so that we can start eliminating the bad. I've said it before, it only takes one match in a darkened room to create light. And I encourage you to be that light. So guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. You got another week until I am on board again. I'll be coming to you from Oklahoma City, Shawnee, Oklahoma, where I'll be with Girls on a Mission. And we're going to be bringing aid, a big truck down with supplies, and it's been overwhelming. You can find us on Facebook, Girls on a Mission, and that's with a Z, Girls on a Mission. You can also follow us on Twitter at Girls with a Z for OK. Girls Mission for OK. And I'd love to hear from you. You guys know I love getting your emails, and I always respond, and it's a cool thing. So you can find me on email at jennifer.alyse@ymail.com, the letter Y, and you can follow me on Twitter at hostjenalyse. So guys, thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to like Equality TV and make sure you subscribe so you can get these great messages from us every single day so that we can all change our little corner of the world. Take care. Yes, you can make a difference in the world. Bye.